Hey everyone, it's Reginald Conga. I'm a little annoyed right now because, oh my gosh. So I
Happy
forgot to get
birthday,
the,
Reg.
yeah, this is gonna come out on my birthday, I hope, but, like, like, I fucking forgot to do something to get it in sync so that it's easier to sync up the two ends of the audio, like, later. And, like, it's just like, I wish I'd done that because now it's gonna be a pain in the ass to get.
Nah, don't worry. Shit happens, you know?
So I want to say the Fireflower is really underpowered for some reason in this game, like, and not just
It
because
is.
I'm glad you agree with that because I kind of suck there, but anyway,
You do. I mean,
that's
yeah,
pretty cool.
no.
Yeah, it's like some Cummy Johnny's
I
really
would.
weak.
I want the fire flower to be able to like. Okay, I want it to be like the flame shield power up from Sonic Mania, like where you go into the oil ocean zone and just like set everything on fire. That's what I want the fire flower to do. I want it to like just start catching the grass on fire,
I like how
spread
that
throughout.
fucking level is like the worst in the game, and it only exists because like people have always wondered what would happen if you lit a match in that level.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like most of the
I'm pretty sure that only exists because of some Call Me Johnny.
Yeah, let's be real about it. Like for real, like it's the only level where, like most of the game. I'm like, okay, I don't really like this game that much anymore, but it's it's whatever.
I still love it,
I like people are entitled to their opinions, but Oil Ocean, I'm just
of
like, yeah,
course.
this fucking sucks.
Yeah, no, Oil Ocean always sucks. I mean, that one's kind of cool because of the fire, but if you don't have a fire, especially, it sucks absolutely.
Here we go. Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I
but
almost
I
messed that
mean,
up, but I'm glad I didn't.
to be honest though, part of the thing with that though, is just down to the fact that it's from Sonic 2, and I don't really like Sonic 2 that much, so I don't really like that level.
I'm surprised you fucking like. We were talking about this one day. Like you made an old list of like your ranking your favorite Sonic games and shit, and like I do agree with Unleashed being pretty low, but like you put '06 over you put '06 over Sonic 2, and I'm like, are you fucking daft?
Yeah, '06. I put '06 and Sonic 2 both pretty much smack dab in the middle, and '06 was one above Sonic 2 because it was a list of what I personally like, what ones I would play or whatever. Not necessarily what I think is, objectively better. And yeah, no, I would rather play Sonic '06 over Sonic 2 generally. I just enjoy the game more.
I wish the internet hadn't ruined the idea of saying, okay, this is like objectively better than that, because like I don't know how else to say like shit like Sonic R is a bad game, but I like it. Like it's hard to
Yeah, I
explain
mean,
now because it's like
it is. I mean, that's the thing, though. I mean, there shouldn't be. I know what you mean. There shouldn't be. Look, just because something is technically bad doesn't mean you can't enjoy it and love it. I mean, it's the term "so bad it's good" is usually what people use, but it feels kind of weird to be like, "Oh yeah, that game is so bad, I love it." Like it seems to work for movies, but for
yeah, it
whatever
works for
reason,
movies,
games
but
just
with
doesn't seem
games,
to
I don't
work.
think it translates that well. Like most of the time, there might be like some fucking game like Big Rigs where it's so bad it's good, but I've never played Big Rigs over the road racing. I'm gonna. Well, anyway, fucking, I was gonna say something like this level was a bitch, by the way. I fucking fucked up most of the times, but. I didn't realize I only had to like move the ghost at the beginning of that room, like at the end. For some reason, I thought I had to go all the way to the end of the level and move those ghosts over to where I was trying to get in. But anyway, so yeah, it's fucking awful. I lived in some of the deaths because like I feel like it's fucking I don't know. Anyway, I was actually gonna talk more about like technically bad games, like. Tyler, do you have anything to say? Because I ran out. I can't think of what I was gonna actually say. I got really fucking distracted.
Oh, okay. I thought you like got cut off there for a sec. So
No, I probably did because I wasn't like I was talking the whole time, but I probably got cut out
Oh.
on your end.
Maybe, I don't know. That was a little weird, but
I like how I glitched.
um,
I fucking glitched that on purpose because I really wanted the fire flower, and then I'm like, oh shit.
let's see, am I gonna say something? You know what? Actually, I will say something here. There is one particular type of game that is kind of objectively terrible. Not always, but usually objectively terrible. But I love it with all my heart. That's the Dragon Ball video game. Like, objectively, most of the Dragon Ball video games are pretty terrible. But I still love them. Absolutely.
Yeah, I want to
Flaws
say,
and all.
like, Budokai Tenkaichi 3 is probably, like, there's, like, 5 video games I would consider good. Like, not even, like, 5. It would be, like, 3 or 4. Like, Xenoverse 1, like, well, not even, like, Xenoverse 1. Like, Xenoverse 2, Fighter Z,
No,
and, like,
not
Budokai
Xeno-
Tenkaichi 3.
I would say Fighters is probably the, like, objectively the best Dragon Ball video game.
No, it is. I suck at it, so I don't like to play it as much as, like, Xenoverse
No, that's
2.
the same here. That's the same here. I mean, I love the Xenoverse games, but Xenoverse 1 is an absolute horrifying mess. I love it, but it's a horrifying mess.
I wouldn't call it a horrifying mess, but I think the combos probably could have been, like, way better. Like,
No, I don't even mean that. No, I don't mean like gameplay wise like that. And what I mean a horrifying mess is when it comes to the RNG. Like if you're trying to get things like just playing the game is fine. Same with Xenoverse 2. Xenoverse 2 is a little bit more fun in that regard, but
I want to say
like RNG and everything.
the first
oh
time,
gosh.
my first playthrough was like an incomplete playthrough. I didn't finish it until like I did a completely separate like new game or whatever. But the first time I did, I couldn't complete Vegeta's training because it was like he required this one specific item, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. But I guess I'll do it. And then I realized I could only sometimes get it or whatever, and it was just such a fucking pain in the ass to get it. God.
Yeah. And trying to get the stupid Dragon Balls. Holy cow, that is.
Yeah, it took
Because
a
that's
long. I've only
RNG
done
on
it
top
once.
of RNG on top of RNG.
Let me tell you something. I
Yeah,
fucking
places-
did. I fucking got all the Dragon Balls, and I was like, okay, what do I want to wish for? And like, unlike a normal game, like fucking Dragon Ball game, like Tenkaichi 3, where the dragon just sits there and waits for you to decide, I fucking got rushed into deciding, and I picked like 3 fucking, or I can't remember if it was 3 or 1, but like I picked like an awful wish, and then I got, it pissed me off so bad because I'm like it rushed me. The dragon fucking rushed me into picking something that I wasn't completely prepared to pick.
I mean, he wasn't actually like. You still had as much time as you wanted.
Yeah, but
It's
he was
just,
fucking telling me like to hurry up, and you know how I am in games. You know, I don't want to.
Fair. You know. No, I mean, for me, it was. I knew what I was gonna get. I just wanted all the characters. I wanted to unlock all the characters, and 3 of the characters are locked behind the Dragon Balls. But that means that you have to collect Dragon Balls 21 times. Total. If you're just asking for characters, you're gonna have to collect the Dragon Balls 3 times total, 7 each. It's 21 Dragon Balls you're gonna have to collect total, and that's in order to get them. It's again, you can only get them from a certain enemy that will appear on certain levels randomly, and it's a random drop from those enemies.
Yeah.
So trying to get those stupid Dragon Balls was horrible.
I like how Dragon Balls are the worst part of that game, by the way.
Oh, absolutely is. Oh man, it's kind of funny. I'm finally finishing. I've been working on editing that Xenoverse video for my channel.
Well, I fucked that up.
And yeah. So yeah, my Xenoverse 1 and 2 video. I've been working on that, and yeah, I go off on that story there about the stupid Dragon Balls in that game. Oh, the RNG is awful. It's still not great in Xenoverse 2, but it's at least better.
I like how, I want to say that I do enjoy, like... Oh, okay. I want to say I do enjoy, like Tenkaichi 3, but I kind of feel like... Especially as, like, a competitive fighting game, it's probably, like, awful to main the character, because they have, like... It's just not the same as Fighter Z, because with Fighter Z it makes sense to do the same moves over and over again and main a character like Smash or whatever, but in Tenkaichi 3, I just think it'd be fun to fucking play the one character the whole time.
Here's one of the big issues with the Tenkaichi series of games. The characters aren't really that different from each other, like play-wise. Like some of the moves act a little bit differently, but it's kind of like most of them are kind of like basically kind of like Echo Fighters from the Smash series, where like it's a little different, and they might look different, but it's kind of the same, like from a pure functionality standpoint.
I think I actually
that's
agree,
what a lot
I've
of
never fucking. I've recently been recording a playthrough of it, but I took a break for a long time, so it's not even like recent in my head. Like it's. I think I kind of like it because of that. Well, I like.
I do too.
That, but like they play too similarly or something. Like it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Like objectively, they are bad fighting games, but it doesn't matter for us because it's got what we wanted in them.
Did we clarify what we mean by like? I can't remember if we did in this part, but like when we say objectively, we don't mean this game sucks. You shouldn't be able to say it's a good game unless you're being ironic. Like we.
Right. No. What we're saying is that, I mean, there is an actual a kind of quality to games, and just because a game is technically bad, objectively is bad, does not mean that you can't enjoy it or find enjoyment from it or legitimately love it.
Yeah, it's like,
I mean, there's a lot of
like I'm trying to think of a game besides like Sonic 06, not 06, but like, well, I guess 06. No, I don't. Anyway, the point is, like, I'm trying to think of a game I like besides Sonic R where, like, I'm like, this game kind of sucks. Like, I'm sure there are some. I just can't, like, think of them right now. I think it was, like...
Well, part of the problem, too, is that, especially when it comes to games, we kind of get into a defensive, like, mode when it comes to talking about games that we like. So if somebody's like, oh, that game sucks, we almost always go like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, we get like defensive and so, shit, and we probably...
Yeah, I mean, it some of us more than others, of course, but I mean, yeah, all of us, everybody kind of falls into that, at least a little bit.
Well, I've went on the internet. I'm sure there's like a few people who don't use the internet specifically because of that, but anyway,
yeah.
I saw one person who was like, I don't really like saying a game is terrible because like usually it's just like it's not my cup of tea, and there are other stuff I really love, or it's not my cup of tea, and I'm like, there's no fucking way every game you've played is like not terrible. Like you had to have played at least one fucking terrible game.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm kind of like that, honestly. In some ways, is I don't really want to go around telling people like, oh man, yeah, that game right there was awful. I mean, unless I legitimately hate it. But it's because again, I try to put myself in other people's shoes sometimes with that. I mean, I don't want to be... Again, there's some people that like things I mean, Hyperon exists. So, there are people that like things that everyone else hates. Love you, Hyperon. But...
you realize he's never going to fucking see this, right?
Yeah, probably not, but still. But no, I mean, he's like that, where he likes like almost every single thing that everybody else hates. So people are like that out there. Except for Gone with the Wind, he hates that with a passion. Do not get him started with that.
Yeah. So I want to say also, I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to say something like, I don't remember, but anyway, how else could we discuss this? Like, I feel like, it can also be the opposite, where you just don't like a game, even though you feel like it's technically a good game, on a technical level and shit.
Oh, absolutely. Like, that happens all the time for me.
I actually, like... I don't know if I should say this or not, but, like, Mario 3, I'm just, like... I can't get used to the controls at all, and it's like...
Hey, it's okay to be wrong.
No, mate.
But no, I mean there is a lot of games that I'm like, okay, yeah, I can respect it as objectively good, but I don't like it. Like that does happen quite a bit.
Earthbound, I haven't fully played it to know, because like I played like an hour of it, like
Yeah.
because it would be like I just don't know where to go, and I don't want to look up a guide to every fucking time I need to go somewhere. Or something.
I also don't really like the combat in the game.
I kind of think
I know.
I kind of think even if I did like the game, I'd be like, I probably don't like the fact that the enemies don't have health bars and you just have to guess what they're. And I also don't think I'd like the fact that you can save yourself from dying if you use a healing item before your HP hits 0 and shit.
Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, I get why people do.
It's like kill me or don't kill me. Don't fucking give me 10 seconds to save myself from dying, because.
Yeah, but again though, it's not like that's a bad thing. It's just
I think if I did play
really like
Earthbound, it would be on an emulator, not even like the Wii U. Like I would have to have save states and shit, because they would just piss me off not being able to save where the fuck I want, because like they were afraid of that in 1994, and it was like a hindsight thing, but like it was fucking stupid to like limit where you can save outside of like, oh, you can't save in the middle of a battle whenever the fuck you feel like it. You have to save in the over. I get that, but like I don't get why you have to. Well, anyway.
I mean, let's also be honest here. The person who created the Earthbound games, the Mother series, he's not a game designer.
Yeah.
Like he made those 3 games, and that's it. Like.
Yeah, I've heard that, but like weren't there other people working too, like that had played games and shit?
There is, but he is the one that was the lead, the main driving force behind it, whatever. So he would have the final say in things. It's very much his vision.
I'm glad he was able to do that for like
stuff.
Like from a certain perspective. I'm glad he was able to like make a good game like without having to.
Absolutely. No, look, for what it is. I mean, again, it is amazing that again, because I do think it's a legitimately great game. I think all of them are legitimately great games, even if it's not for me, even if it's something I'm not gonna enjoy. They are legitimately great, and the fact that somebody who had no experience in the game, making a world, was able to create it is amazing. It really is. Like, I would never knock him for that or whatever. He did a great job. It's just, not for me.
I wish I could do a game without having to spend fucking 100 hours on 1 hour of gameplay or whatever. Like all that math.
Yeah, RPG Maker is actually pretty easy in that regard.
No, it's like, it says like you have to. It'll translate to 100 hours of work for 1 hour of gameplay.
I mean, I used to mess around with RPG Maker. I never took me, and it never did really like that for me.
What?
I mean, granted, I didn't
know.
like make a full thing, but
no, I just mean like that's what they say in the fucking tutorials. It says even after you do all the fucking tutorials, it's gonna take 100 hours to do 1 hour gameplay. I'm not sure that's true. I don't know because I haven't done it. But like, anyway.
Ooh, the sunken ghost ship. Oh, we're done.
Yeah, I actually I like certain aspects of Sunken Ghost Ship, but it's kind of a pain in the ass for me.
It's just really cool because, I mean, again, I love Sonic 3, Sonic 3. I love Sonic 3, but Mario 3. So it's just really cool in that regard.
Oh, it is cool. I'm not going to deny that it's really cool. You get, like, a level from Mario 3, but it's sunken and you know what I mean. Anyway.
Yeah, so cool, so cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Kind of sucks to play, but it's really cool.
I'm glad you at least admit it's, like, sucks to play, because, like, there's some fucking horse shit in there. Like, not even, like, just my opinion bullshit. I think it's, like, a technically bad level, because you can't know where the ghosts are going to appear, and they're everywhere.
We're getting all philosophical in this.
Anyway, let's stop here. Oh,
alrighty. See you, everyone.
See you.